Here we go then, sight. Well, good morning. You join me down on Great Linford Lakes. I'm on Coarse Lake in Milton Keynes, or just outside Milton Keynes. And I'm actually out on the feeders, fishing a couple of different types of feeder, a couple of different tactics as well. And as you can see, probably by the camera, that we have blue skies. The sun's getting up, and I'm connected to something, and I don't think this is going to be a bream, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's a weed bed just between me and where I'm actually fishing, so I've got to keep the rod up in the air, try and get it up and over that near weed bed. There we go. Come on. How's that? First fish of the day. We've got bright blue skies. I'm down on Linford Lakes on the feeders, different couple of feeder setups, and we've just had this £6 9 ounces, so not a bad start to the day. Beautiful. That had been out there not even 5 minutes. I've just literally loaded up with a fresh wafter and a fresh feeder full of ground bait. Set the bobbin, sat my bum back down on the chair, and as you can see, she's gone off. There we go. There we go. Coarse Lake, bream. And I'd only just recast this, put a fresh bait on, loaded the method feeder up with some fresh ground bait, got it out there onto the spot, set the bobbin, parked my bum back on the chair, and it was away. So, as you can see, bright sunshine. I keep rattling on about it, bright sunshine, not ideal, but there we go. I'm going to get this one back and see whether we can get another one. Here we go then. I'm trying to put it through the weed bed. Come on. There we go. So while I've got the rod in, I thought I'd just run through one of the setups that I'm actually using. So I'm feeder fishing on both, and on this particular rod, I'm fishing a helicopter rig. Okay, so I'll go up from the feeder. So we've got a combi feeder. Whatever it is, it's swimming at me. Oh, it is, it's a small bream. It's a small bream. Come on. Right, just very quickly, while I've got the rod in, I've just landed another bream, small bream. So while I've got this rod in, I'll just sort of very quickly just run through the setup that I'm using on this particular rod. So it's a 45 gram combi feeder. So I've taken the caps out of it and I'm cramming that full of ground bait. In this instance, it's a sweet maple from Sonia Baits, some chopped worm, maybe a little bit of corn or hemp, just to get a bit of attraction out there. And I'm sort of casting them fairly regular. So as the rig, say combi feeder, and then I've got a little quick change link on the bottom, going down to one of the camo sleeves, which covers that up and holds that on there securely and just finishes it off nice and neat. And then coming up to a Speci heli rig kit, and again you can slide that. It's so easy to use, straight off the packaging onto your line, and you can set that wherever you want. So if you want to fish it further up your line or down by the feeder, it moves. It's so movable, so simple to use. Little anti-tangle sleeve on there, and then we're coming down to an 8-pound mono smoke shield hook link, 4.5 inches long, and again, depending, I sometimes change it to a longer one and fish it further down by the feeder, but as you can see, that's 4 inches long roughly. Down to a grappler, and on this one I've got a size 10 grappler, and it's fished on a worm kebab. And hopefully you can pick up on the camera there. What I do is I tie up a little quick stop rig, and I put a sliver of foam on there, and it sort of just counterbalances the worms a little bit, so just makes them a little bit more easy to suck up then, should we say. So, and it's been working great today, and I've been doing that for a while now. So all the mechanics of the rig works absolutely fine with this sort of fishing. So there you have it. Well, this one's just gone off, and it's the worm this time. The wind's dropped off a little bit, and we're just picking off the odd fish, so it's nice without being manic, if that makes sense. I don't like it too manic. I like catching fish, but I don't like it too manic. It's just woke up underneath me rod tip. The trouble I've got is, because there's a weed bed between me and where I'm fishing, when I hit that weed bed, it's very hard for me to distinguish what is actually pulling on the other end. And as you can see, this tench has just woke up underneath my rod tip. Ooh. But what it's doing is it's bending the old carbon, so we're happy. In we go. There we go. Lovely, lovely little male tench. To be fair, I dropped a fish off, which was a bream, not too long ago, and I've recast. This one was on the method. This one was on the combi feeder and the worms. So I'm getting both on bites on both setups, and obviously I can't help or odds what I catch. So at the minute we're catching tench and bream. So I'm going to get this one back. It's baking hot. I'm going to get this one back in the water and back on its way. Way up. Well, I was just trying to sort out the other rod because we've just had a tench on it, and I was just baiting it up, and as you can see, the method feeder's gone off. So this is a 50 gram camo method feeder, I've got one of the little bolt beads on it, so it is semi-bolted. And it's all right if I go quiet because I'm concentrating. A little 4-inch smoke shield 8-pound hook link and a size 14 grappler hook. And I'm using one of the newly released Specimen specials. And that little size 14 grappler, I find, is enough for it to give it sort of maximum waft then, if you like, if that's what you want to call it. It balances it out absolutely lovely. So yeah, there we go. We've just had a take on both rods more or less, not too far apart, so we're getting 1 or 2 bites. In we go. How's about that for a beautiful looking tench? Lovely female. Just 1 of 2 bites that I've just had in quick succession, so the methods that I'm using are working, and well happy with this one. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to slip her back. Right, so I just want to quickly run you through the rods and the reels that I'm using for today's session. And not only that, I use them for my bream fishing and my tench fishing. It's the 12-foot all-rounder, which is a 1.5 test curve. Lovely all-round rod. And then I come down to the reels, which is the radius. This is the 4,500 size. Again, ideal for short to mid-range tench fishing, bream fishing, which is a bait runner style reel. Clutch is absolutely smooth, lovely clutch on them. And with that, I've got some of the new 10-pound feeder line that we've only just released not that long ago. Silky smooth. It's right, I'm just wondering whether this is going to go in a minute. Silky smooth. Lovely line lay, and that's it. That's as complex or as complicated as it gets. Well tight. There's a little bit of cloud come over now, mate. Might make it a little bit more bearable. I was just saying to Ty that it was a little bit scorchio and I was sweating a bit. The wind's kicked around a little bit and there's a little bit of cloud come over, so but thankfully there's still 1 or 2 fish that are out there and obliging, should we say, and we're having a lovely day. On the method again, this one, method and the Specimen. Oh, come on. There we go. Here we go. Another lovely tench on the method once again, and the little Specimen wafter. And bit of a funny bite. I'm fishing between weed beds, and it dropped back, and I was expecting a bream, to be fair. It dropped back where the fish had obviously dropped into the weed bed and then just bounced a couple of times. So for a tench bite, it was a little bit weird. Anyway, here we go. There's the result. Let's get her back. Well, it was just sitting there. I was having a brew, to be honest, and as you can see, the wind's picked up. There's 1 or 2 clouds rolling in now, totally different to how it was first thing this morning. I mean, when I turned up, the sun was getting up, and it was clear blue skies, bright sunshine, and it was like a sheet of glass very first thing this morning. But now slowly the wind sort of picked up and it's rolling into me nicely, and there's one or two clouds building above, and it's sort of coming across but at me. But we've persevered with the baiting, both with the feeders and the spom. Just kept topping it up accordingly, and slowly but surely we've been getting a couple of 3 bites on the method. Ooh. There we go. He's in. He's in. Well, my day's drawing to an end. I've had a lovely day catching bream and tench. I'm just kicking back with a brew. Ty's got to get himself back up to the Midlands. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you see. Comments, likes, shares, subscriptions, all that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.